How can you build a complete repertoire around the Catalan Opening? Have you ever wondered how to create a solid chess repertoire centered around the Catalan Opening? This opening is known for its flexibility and strategic depth. Let's break down how to build a complete repertoire around it. First, the Catalan Opening starts with the moves 1, d for and 2, c4. After that, white typically fianchettos the light-squared bishop with g3 and bishop to g2. This setup allows the bishop to control the long diagonal from h1 to a8, putting pressure on black's position. The main goal for white is to gain central control and space, particularly targeting the d5 square. The pawn on c4 is often a key piece in this strategy. Sometimes, white may even sacrifice this pawn to gain positional advantages. A common move order for the Catalan is 1, d4, d5, 2, c4, e6, 3, knight to f3, knight to f6, and 4, g3. This leads to the typical Catalan setup. However, white can also delay playing c4 to avoid certain responses from black or to guide the game into more favorable lines. Understanding black's responses is essential. In the open Catalan, black captures the c4 pawn early with d5 to c4. White usually responds with queen to a for check to regain the pawn quickly or to develop pieces rapidly. The goal here is to exploit the lead in development and apply pressure on black's queen side. In contrast, the closed Catalan occurs when black does not capture on c4. This leads to a solid but somewhat cramped position for black. White can then build positional pressure and utilize piece activity to gain an advantage. It is also important to prepare for black's attempts to avoid the Catalan altogether. White's repertoire should include responses to these sideline options. To build your repertoire effectively, start by learning the main lines and typical plans for both the open and closed Catalan variations. Familiarize yourself with the key pawn structures and piece placements. Pay special attention to maximizing the bishop's influence from g2. You should also understand how to handle black's attempts to hold the c4 pawn with b5 or to free their position with timely pawn breaks like c5. Including knowledge of related openings, such as the Queen's Gambit and the ready, is beneficial since the Catalan often transposes from these lines. Practice typical middle game plans, focusing on pressuring black's queenside, controlling central squares, and preparing for favorable endgames. Be ready for black's deviations and maintain flexible move orders to guide the game into comfortable territory. Studying games from top grandmasters who use the Catalan, like Vladimir Kramnik, Vishwanathan Anand, and Magnus Carlsen, can provide practical examples and strategic ideas. Using the Catalan repertoire can lead to solid yet dynamic positions with long-term prospects. This opening suits players who enjoy positional play while still having opportunities for active piece play and pressure. By mastering the characteristic fianchetto setup, understanding how to respond to black's main defenses, and being familiar with strategic plans, you will be well equipped to build a complete repertoire around the Catalan Opening. Flexibility in move orders and a solid grasp of both open and closed Catalan lines will prepare you for various black setups.